Ism Podcast. We are here. We're back. You know what I'm saying? Me and my boy Daniel. You know what I'm saying? We're
Yep.
here to talk some real game, to talk about manhood, all sorts of things, new events. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Stick with us, like and subscribe for more content, man. Hit that bell icon to get notifications when we post. You feels what I'm saying? And
Bro, your background is mad intimidating.
bro, sure, I actually completely forgot I had
I
that.
know.
You reminded me, but
That's
I
funny
should have
as
changed it.
hell.
It's off, man.
Yo,
You know,
that's
we
freaking funny. Man, a lot of shit happened
yeah,
this
I want.
week,
Let
man.
me start
Like,
off. Let's start off with a couple topics from you, and then I have a topic.
we didn't have an episode last week, right?
No, we did
When
not.
was the last time we had an episode?
2 weeks ago,
Wow.
essentially.
Okay.
Sorry for
Shit,
the
man.
fans,
Okay,
but
let's talk about honestly, man, the five dead in Texas that were shot. The family. Did you hear about that?
I did not hear about that. Tell me.
So there was a family. Yeah, there was a family in this house in Texas, and I think the neighbor he had an AR-15. He was just shooting, and I guess the dad from like the house, one of the house or whatever, he told the guy, he was like, hey man, could you like not shoot, or I guess do it another way or whatever, because I have kids here, I have a whole family here. There was like actually a lot of people there in the
Mm.
house, and the guy got mad and basically kicked in the door in and killed five people.
What?
Yeah, killed five people. It was so sad, dude. Yeah, five people, man.
Bro,
And
okay.
yeah,
Wait,
I
where is
think the
this?
youngest person that died was 8 years old. And the
See, and so
sad
and
part
this
was
is
like this real sad part is that they called the cops. This was the big deal because they called the cops. I think 4 or 5 times.
before it
And what
happened.
what the police department said is that there was only two people around that area or whatever, so they couldn't really do much, you know.
Okay, well, number one, where is this in Texas?
Let's find out.
Because
Uh,
I'm out here in Texas, bro. If y'all don't know, feels what I'm saying.
yeah, that's why I brought it up. First, I mean, it was big, man. Execution style.
Well, I have.
AR-15. This is my thing, man. This is so interesting that all these murders are with an
Well, okay.
AR-15.
Well, we gotta be.
Is that like the
No,
best gun?
no. AR-15 is a generic term used for
Okay,
assault
okay, you're
rifle.
educating me. All right.
Right. So anytime someone has a fucking automatic gun, they call it a AR-15, but it could be a completely different gun, bro. You know what
Really,
I'm saying?
bro.
Yeah, yeah. M4 carbine, fucking. You know what I'm saying? There's. I mean, I don't know too much
I'm
about the
glad.
guns, but I do
I'm
know
glad
that.
you said that. I hope
Yeah.
everyone's listening to that for real.
Yeah, because
Um,
they always say that shit, bro. AR-15, AR-15, assault rifle. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I definitely would like to know. I would definitely like to know where it was in Texas, bro. For sure. For sure.
I think it's Jacinto,
Okay, so
San
let's
Jacinto,
see where that is. San. Well, you know what?
Jacinto.
It's a small town. Clearly, I mean,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But at the end of the day, bro, let me ask you this.
55 miles from Houston.
Houston. Yeah, man. I've been hearing about Houston,
Yeah, and
bro.
I was right. Yeah, there was three of the deceased were females and two were males, including the youngest, an 8-year-old boy.
Wow, bro. Wow. Look, okay. Let me ask you this. What does he? What does the killer deserve? Let me ask you that.
They haven't caught him.
They haven't caught him.
Nope. I don't think so. I don't know if they caught him like as of now. I don't know if as of now. That's what I'm trying to figure out now. I don't know if as of now they caught him. I
Mm.
don't think so. Cause it just says suspect believed to be armed. Um.
But yeah, so it seems like they didn't catch him yet. But what do you think he deserves? Like what? How would you handle it? Like
Oh,
if
well,
not in
what's
a not
exactly what's gonna
yeah
happen because of thank God the way Texas is.
death penalty.
Yes.
Exactly. Which is why I was saying in the last podcast. We say this jail time shit. It might sound good because they're suffering, but listen, man, they're still alive, bro. Some of these dudes just gotta go.
Now, bro, let's get into it, dude. What would be the least how do I put this? What would be the least craziest crime that you would give that punishment to?
What you mean? What you mean exactly?
Like, what would be like the least amount of like harm someone has to do for them to get the death penalty? Like, what if
Oh,
someone like, you know what I'm
okay.
saying? Is it like well, for you, what do you
I
think?
see what you mean. I see what you're
Yeah.
saying.
What should it be?
That's a
Like,
very
because for this is like obviously he
right. You
needs to
gotta
be
go.
out.
I really get what you're.
But it's for a
That's a good question, bro.
carjacking or if he robbed the bank and stole, I don't know,
That's a
$10 million. You know
really
what I'm
good
saying?
question, bro. All right, let me say this.
You think?
Um, okay. That's a good question, bro. That's a good one.
I know.
The
Yeah, yeah.
least. I would say the least, bro.
You about to say looking at my girl
Mm.
too long? Yeah,
Fuck.
they called the cops 5 times.
5 times, bro. All right, so I'm gonna say the
Oof, that is
least, bro, for
scary. In
you
10
for you
minutes.
to
Imagine
go.
you know how scared you are, bro. In 10 minutes, they called the cops 5 times. You're like, please help. Please help.
So okay,
Please
so
help.
basically
Please
he
help.
was
Please help.
literally shooting in the air type shit.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah. I think he was shooting in the air, probably doing like target practice.
okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, man, look, man. Like this is why I say, man, we need real men in the world, man, because no real man is gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? No real man, no good man is gonna do that shit. You know what I'm saying? No one, bro. Like what
I
type
want to
of
see what's up with the guy.
you're not. They're gonna say, well, actually, maybe not. It depends on what he looks like. Do you know if he was a white boy?
Yes, he
He
definitely
was a
is.
white boy. Okay. And do you know that the
Oh, no,
family
no, no, I'm
does
bugging out. No, no, no. I think he's Spanish.
Spanish?
Yes.
Wow. Well, they're
That's
definitely not
funny.
gonna.
Yeah.
They're definitely not gonna
Yeah, he
say
just
the
looks white, but yeah, yeah.
They won't say this the mental health thing though. I know that. They don't really do
They
that for
can't because
Spanish.
they haven't caught him yet.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying though. Like usually for a white boy, they'll be all right, mental illness, this and
True,
that.
we'll see because this guy looks white. We'll see. That's actually interesting. I actually want to see what happens and how this is classified because if he's crazy, he's crazy, man. I don't care if he's
Yeah.
Spanish.
Well, the thing is, are they gonna spin it that way? That's my thing.
Yes,
You know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah, true.
You know what I'm saying? Are they gonna spin it that
Oh
way? I
my
mean, he very
God.
well might
The
be crazy.
neighbor said that the gunman shot her dog twice.
Wow.
This guy is obviously crazy.
He's on some other shit, bro. He's on some other shit.
Oh no, they caught him.
They caught him.
Yeah, he's held on $7.5 million bond.
He's not getting
You
out.
think he's gonna get out? Imagine.
No, he's not getting out. Unless
Um,
no. He's not white, bro.
he's on 5 counts of murder.
5 counts of murder. Yeah,
Oh
bro.
my
I would
gosh,
say,
it was a 4-day manhunt. It took 200 cops.
bro, send me a picture of what he looked like, bro, please.
Chill, man. Imagine. He looks like me.
It was you.
He looks like a
But
regular schmegular. I mean, he looks like a regular schmegular dude.
yeah, if you could send that to me though, I just want to see what the hell he looked like. Like I'm trying to imagine him
Cause
busting through
I'm
the
gonna
door.
send you the picture that I saw. That's why I automatically said, "Oh, this is a white guy."
Right.
And for the people that just want to look him up, his name is Francisco Oropesa.
Oropesa.
Yeah. I wonder where he's from exactly. Um.
Yeah, let's get that shit for sure.
Yeah. Okay. So here, I'm gonna send it to you.
Okay. Still trying to think of that question, the answer.
Well, dang! I even forgot I even asked you that. Why does it my shit send? Why did it
I
send
don't,
to you like that?
bro. What the fuck?
Yo, for anybody
I
who uses an iPhone, have you
I
ever
hate
tried to
iPhone,
send
bro.
a picture and it sends that as an AVIF
I hate
file?
iPhone, bro.
Apple
Trash.
sucks.
Pure trash. Just pure. I can't even open this shit. Like it actually won't let me. Oh my goodness, bro. It's just doing this resizing bullshit. Holy fuck.
Alright, I sent it to you, bro.
Okay.
That's the pic. That's why I automatically said he was white.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess he kind of. I mean, yeah, he fucked up. He crazy though. You could the eyes. The eyes. His eyes is crazy. But I would say, bro, if the
No,
minimum, bro,
this
you
is him
gotta
in
kill someone.
the. This is him now in the middle. Like that's why I was like, okay, yeah, he definitely looks like more Spanish.
That's the guy in the middle.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely. So why is there 3 people?
I have no idea. I know that's him. I don't know who those other guys are, but I know the middle guy is him.
Okay.
Um.
But to answer your question, bro, I would say the minimum, bro, is either you have killed someone for no reason, like for like no apparent reason, like there's
How do you
not a
prove that it was
justifiable
for no reason?
by evidence. Just like how they do if you actually do kill someone, you got to provide evidence. You know what I'm saying? You got to for them to convict you.
Bro, could you hear that
Evidence.
music outside my house?
Yeah, I was able to just now.
Okay.
Having a
So funny, I'm
party.
like this high up, yo, but you can still hear like a Puerto Rican person's car.
Holy shit!
Y'all cars is crazy.
Wow. How about you,
And
man?
I'm
What,
like on
what
the
what are you
10th floor.
thinking? What are you thinking? What's the least?
I think the same thing. Yeah, yeah. Just I think it's just I think that yeah, that's literally what it is. It's an eye for an eye. I honestly believe in that. It's
Yeah.
an eye for
You
an eye.
know, unless it's like some self-defense shit, I think you gotta go type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like unless you like you out here robbing people, I don't think you should die for that. But some type of
What if you robbed like 100 people?
shit. I guess that accumulates to killing someone. No, I'm kidding. Uh, but no, man. Yeah, I think yeah, like you said, man, eye for an eye, man. I mean, if you're killing people for bro. I
So,
mean, listen,
bro, like,
this
I
guy
mean,
gotta go.
it
This guy
obviously
gotta
is.
go.
So how do you solve this, bro? Like, how do you prevent this from happening again?
You can't.
Is this
Don't.
is this just a mental health shit? Is it really like, is it really that simple, bro? And like, they're just not fixing it? Because like, obviously, this guy was like crazy. So is it that we just need better
Well,
screenings?
no, bro. Well, yes, but like really the most simplest but yet complicated solution will be to get the guns away. But we know that's not
What?
gonna happen. Yeah.
Take the guns away?
No. Well, essentially nowadays now, but I mean the best thing would have been not to have any guns at all. But of
So
course
are
we
you
know that shit
saying
not
that
gonna
we should
happen.
just not have guns?
Yeah. Bro, look. Let me just say
What?
this.
Hold on,
Bro,
bro.
peep this, bro.
I need your Black Panthers patch back.
Bro, peep it, right?
Bro,
You
what?
go. No, look, hold on. Bro, you go to anywhere else in the fucking world. They do not have this type of violence. You go to Singapore, because my friend was just there. You go to Japan.
Shoot,
They
did you
do
hear
not.
about hold on, did you hear about that Andrew Tate actually tweeted it out or whatever. That kid or whatever, bro, and I forgot what country it was. He killed like I think 8 people. He was really, really young. I forgot. I'm gonna look it up right now. I forgot how young he
Yeah,
was.
yeah. Try to find that country. Um,
Um, I'm just extremely surprised that you're saying that though.
yeah, because look, man, if you don't have any guns, you can't essentially kill. It's very hard to kill someone. You have to really be a killer to do it.
Now, now this is why I'm really surprised you're saying this because who then only has the guns?
Well, number one. So let me look at this, right? Let me
Uh-huh.
say this. In Singapore, the police do not carry guns. It's extremely hard for you to get a gun. I'm sure you probably could if you really, really, really needed one,
Yeah.
but it's very tough. So the government officials don't carry guns. The police do not. You know what I'm saying?
Do they just have like batons?
Yeah, they have batons. That's all they have. So low there. You know what I'm saying? It's such a low thing.
Damn, I can't find this shit.
You know what I'm saying? So that's my thing. But of course, that's very unrealistic nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays is because we already have the guns. You know what I'm saying? So there's not
Well,
really
that and I mean, don't they say, bro, that like most of the guns we have now are like
unmarked or whatever.
yeah, yeah, because remember, there's more guns than people here in
Yeah,
America.
yeah, well, yeah.
So like
Because
obviously,
we're getting it from foreign countries. They're getting again. America is a land of foreign trade. You people from foreign countries come here to make money. We gotta put it as like that. We are run by we are no we're not run by but we run on immigrants. We're immigrants, you know what I'm saying? And kind of
yeah.
foreign companies come here, bro, and they're basically able to experiment with us. Try different chemicals to make us see how we react. Bro, I already we said this before. There are so much chemicals in the food that we eat that are banned in every other country.
Yeah, like some
Like
countries they
like
don't take our food.
yeah, bro, we are literally poisoned every day.
Bro,
This
do you
is
think
what
we're
it
gonna
is.
go into a recession?
I swear, I think we're already in one now.
I'm saying like, do you think we're gonna like I heard someone said like the treasury is gonna run out of money and we're gonna like default on our debt.
Well, bro, I know there's some scary things happening, bro, because I know that they're trying to get rid of the American dollar around the world.
Now
They're
let's
trying
talk
to
about that.
take it.
Matter of fact, because I actually
Yeah,
have this thing I wanted your
you have
thoughts
that.
on.
Okay.
What were we gonna say?
Yeah. So pretty much, bro, China, Russia, Brazil, and I think a couple other countries. They're basically, I think they call them the BRIC countries.
Okay.
And basically, bro, they're trying to out America, the dollar, because
Yes. Yeah,
of
yeah,
course,
yeah.
yeah.
What? There's some countries that stopped taking it, right? stop
I
taking
don't know if
the
they've gone that
dollar.
far yet, but I wouldn't be surprised.
I
But
could have
let
swore
me
I
say
heard it was
this,
some
right?
country in the Middle East, I think.
They stopped
Could
taking
have
American
swore.
dollars. I wouldn't be surprised, bro. I really wouldn't. But I do know that, they tried to do this once before. What's his name? Muammar Gaddafi. You know about him.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Gaddafi tried to bring back the gold standard in Africa. He joined in with with a numerous amount of presidents, right? And he was able to basically almost get to the point where he was able to actually launch a central bank in Africa. But of course, Obama went out there and killed him.
Same
Obama and
thing with
Hillary Clinton.
JFK, bro. JFK tried putting silver in the dollar, and they
Oh
killed
yeah.
him. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was an executive order too. We talked about this like in our early episodes.
Hmm.
Yeah, and he made an executive order or whatever to put he had to put silver in the dollar. Like you could actually get like silver for
Hmm.
$1. You know, your money and shit. Like it
Hmm.
was backed by something.
Hmm. Yeah. Right now, because we're not backed by anything, it's literally just paper.
It
It's
literally
garbage.
is just paper, bro.
It's
It's so
it's
crazy.
an illusion. It's an
Bro,
illusion.
it's like I think we talked about this like years ago, bro. But like I realized that shit like really young, especially because the way we get paid, like it's just like we don't. It's not like back in the day you would get a check, and then you
Just
went to the
drops
bank
into
to
your bank.
sign and all that dumb
Right.
shit.
Literally just
You
numbers in
don't
your
even
bank
see
account.
your money anymore.
Never, bro. Never.
That's fucking crazy,
It's all digital.
bro. This world, I don't know, man. I don't know, bro.
Fuck it, bro. I don't. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, it's the only difference between now, or sorry, it being physical and digital right now
Look
is.
at what I sent you, bro.
Let me see this.
We should read it.
Oh yeah, Fed now. Okay, all right. Let me just say this, right?
Yeah.
There's, you know what? I'm not even. Okay, so basically, I heard that there were this Fed now thing, right? So okay, let me read this real quick. The U.S. Federal Reserve is launching its very first own cash app. It's called Fed Now in July. The new app will allow businesses and individual customers of participating banks to send and receive payments 24/7. So pretty much, from what I've gathered and the research I've done, right, is now that certain banks, if they use this, you're going to get your money right away.
Of course, they
Versus,
have to lure
right,
you in somehow.
right,
Cause you gotta convince people why would I not use Cash App instead of?
exactly.
And remember the Cash App CEO, didn't he just kill himself or didn't he get? No, no, no.
Oh, you did
What
say
happened
that.
to him? Cause I have something on one of these
I
guys.
think he killed himself, something like that.
No, no. Was it the cat? Which one just died? Like the most recent one?
I think you told me that recently, bro.
Because bro, I think it was a Cash App guy, bro. Because they say he got robbed and stabbed or whatever in a robbery. But then it randomly came out that they found like fentanyl and shit in the system. So it's like and I remember seeing someone tweet, it's like, wait, but you guys just said he got robbed and stabbed. Why are you guys telling us about this drug thingy?
Fentanyl and
Like,
shit
why are
like
you guys
that.
trying to tell us that he overdosed when it's like, did you forget that you guys already told us he got
Uh,
stabbed
right.
or whatever? But it makes sense why they killed him, you know?
Yeah, especially, I mean,
Pushing
shoot,
this
this
in.
just came out.
I
This
mean,
shit just came
long
out.
story short, bro, this shit is eventually just gonna. It's eventually gonna just it's eventually like gonna be an app, and everyone's gonna have the FedNow app and shit like that. And that's what they're talking about, right?
Well,
Does that
okay,
talk about an app or no?
from what I've gathered, bro, it's not an app.
Okay, okay, okay. So eventually it's gonna be an app, is what I'm saying, bro.
Uh,
And
instant payments, yeah, instant
and then
payments.
everything, yeah, forget that's just gonna be the way for instant payments. Like
Right.
every other way is just gonna get
If it's
washed
federal,
away.
bro, if it's federal, yeah,
Yeah, it's
it's
gonna be
definitely gonna.
official, and it's every other way
Yeah.
is gonna be get washed away because they're gonna lure you in with it's fast and it's secure, and then long story short, bro, eventually this shit's just gonna be in you. Like it's
Right.
gonna be implanted.
Right.
Look
Right.
at the Amazon. What's it called? Amazon, I think One. I think it's called. They already have stores, bro, where it's like you just put your phone down and then you just show your palm.
Exactly, which is
Eventually, it's
scary.
gonna be like you don't need your phone, just your palm.
And apparently, bro, apparently what I've heard is that they're basically gonna try to say that once at a certain point they're gonna be like, yo, if if they deem your purchase unreasonable, like say you
No
buy a bunch of
fucking way,
gas
dude.
or say you buy a bunch of, toilet paper and they think, you're not, yeah, they can literally block your purchase. That's what they want. That's what people are saying that they're going to get to. But
Yeah, it sounds like a socialist thing.
which is what China has. You got a social
No,
credit
no,
score.
socialist is what I'm saying, bro.
Oh, but okay. So what is socialist?
Like basically like you don't own you don't own anything, but you have like a bunch of benefits. Like your house is in your like Canada is no Canada's not like that. I
No.
forgot like all these dumbass South American countries are trying to be Venezuela's trying to do that, and they got fucked up. This is like a new trend with like young people, and it's like I don't know why they all want to come with this new like socialism sounds nice on. We've already talked about this, bro. Like that shit sounds nice on paper, but it's just
Mhm.
like you're just making more room for the greedy to be greedier. So it's just not gonna
Mhm.
work.
Mhm. Mhm.
But basically, yeah, it's like you don't own like you don't own like companies.
Is
Like, you don't own your company or anything, but you have like health
is
insurance, shit like that.
that's not communist? That's not
I
communism.
don't even. I don't know. I don't know what communist is. I know
So
social. I just know socialist is just like you don't own anything and you have like a lot of like benefits like health insurance or free college, shit like that.
okay, let me look up the difference between
Yeah,
because
look
that
at the
sounds like
difference between
communism.
socialism and communism.
Communism.
But that's what it sounded like, cause it's just like, cause it sounds like it's like eventually it'll be like you have a right. It's a given right
Mm.
that you have 5 toilet papers a month. You know, shit like that. So
Right,
go over,
right,
they'll be
right,
like,
right.
no,
Exactly. You can't do it. No, you gotta
yeah,
wipe your ass with shoes and shit. Um,
yeah, dude, this is crazy.
so both socialism and I was about to say colonialism. Both socialism and communism have placed great value on creating more equal society and removal of class privileges. The main difference is that socialism is compatible with democracy and liberty, whereas communism involves creating an equal society through an authoritarian state, which denies basic liberties. So basically, you get to choose who's in charge for socialism, and for communism, you don't get to charge. But other than that, they're pretty much the same thing.
Okay.
Which I think is
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Like you're talking about the presidents, right?
yeah,
So
pretty
yeah,
much.
yeah, yeah. When like Cuba's a communist, I think, right? Yeah.
Right, yeah, yeah, Cuba, yeah,
Okay,
Cuba's
so they could
communist.
run until whenever.
Yeah, yeah, and it doesn't matter what anyone says, and that's well, I don't know, I can't say that's why they're fucked up, but because America put that embargo on them, and I like I said, I've been to
I
Cuba,
wonder
bro.
what the heck Russia is, because Putin he just himself said I'm gonna run until I think he's running until 2026, I
I'm
think.
pretty sure. No, I don't think Russia's communist yet, or right now. I know they were when Stalin was out there.
Bro, that shit they almost killed him, dude. Did you see that?
Oh yeah, so yeah, what happened with
So
this
they
Putin
just
thing?
said they basically thought he was gonna be in like this building or whatever, and then they sent like a whole like a drone basically to send like a
Hmm.
bomb, and it could have killed him if he actually was there, but he wasn't there. His friend was there, like some like big like general or whatever was there. Um, this war is getting crazy, bro. Like,
Damn.
cause
Yeah.
I can't. My prediction for the I don't know, but my prediction, but it's just because of a bunch of conspiracy bullshit. But my prediction is that Russia's probably gonna win the war, and they're probably gonna like start like a World War III.
You think so?
Yeah, bro, because it seems like their plan is to rule the world. Bro, I saw a clip. I should have fucking saved it. Of like these like Russian politicians talking or whatever, and they were like, after we get Ukraine, it's like why not take over the world? Like what's left? And they all started
Wow.
laughing and shit. And it's like yeah, like might as well. We're gonna be
Wow.
the biggest guys, so we're gonna. And like the craziest thing is like bro, did you ever hear about that? Like I don't know if she was a nun or just some lady that was like really old, that she was blind and she would like prophesy and shit, like
What's
have like prophecies.
Do you know how old? Or like this is a long time ago or?
No, that the prediction that she made was probably like 5 years ago, maybe. But she's like
Okay.
really, I know
I
she's
heard.
really old and she's blind.
I think I did hear
But
something
she
about that.
said that Russia's gonna win the war and they're gonna they're gonna rule the world and shit. And I'm like, holy shit.
Well, I'll say this, bro. If it's been a year, longer than a year, and they
What, the
have
war?
not, yeah,
Yeah, yeah, it has that. Yeah, I
it's,
think it's
it's
been
been
it was
over a
yeah.
year, right? And they still have not yet taken,
But
literally
you know
Ukraine.
why though? It's because America keeps funding the war.
You know what?
Because
That's a good point.
if there was just like Ukraine alone, this is why I feel like Russia might eventually just be like fuck America too and just
Well, they already been saying fuck America, bro, for a minute now. You know what I'm saying? Like they've been like our ties are pretty much like
I
severed
don't
at this
know.
point.
I don't know, bro. This country is. You know what I was looking up the other day, bro? I was like looking up like what it would take for America to be considered a third world country. I didn't get a result, but I was just thinking because I'm like we're about to be in a recession. The dollar's gonna tank.
I'll
In
tell you
episode,
this, bro.
hmm?
I'll tell you this. There's an episode of Rick and Morty
It's so
where
funny.
where basically the dollar literally tanks, right? It just has no value, and people start going fucking crazy. I mean, the literal government goes insane because why the fuck am I doing my job if I'm not getting paid? Eh,
What the fuck you think
you know what I'm
happened
saying,
then, bro? You think
bro?
everyone's just gonna grow their hair out?
Bro, here's the thing, right? Does violence come, or does it just
Yeah,
go straight
sadly, yeah.
crazy? Because, but here's the well, yeah, I guess you want to take things. Now you're gonna have to
Eventually,
take
yeah.
things.
I think you think this shit would just be like a Mad Max movie.
Yeah.
Ooh, what would happen? No, that is interesting, bro. Because what the fuck is inside of us
Well,
that would make us be like not want to be peaceful? And why would we all just want to automatically kill each other? Like, cause
yeah,
I'm thinking, how long would it be like that for?
man. I think it would probably we'd probably have to wipe out the whole generation, and then start
That's
something
a
new.
great way to. That's a good answer.
You know what I'm saying? Because like it would take that for us to build something, different. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully better. Because like I said, man, we have been poisoned, bro. Even
I don't think
us.
it'd be a generation, bro, because it's a
They're
whole
probably
country.
longer.
It's a whole
They're
country.
yeah, yeah. No,
And
I
it's a
mean,
lot that a lot of destruction that's gonna be committed, and it's like we're gonna have like little empires.
yeah, yeah. You're gonna have power struggles. You're gonna have
It's
people
gonna be
trying
the
to take
same shit. Isn't that
over.
funny?
You know
It's
what
gonna
I'm
be the
saying?
same shit. Isn't
We're gonna go
that
back to the
funny?
basics, bro. It's gonna be right straight back to basics. Countries are not
So
gonna
what the
exist
fuck is
anymore.
wrong with us,
There's no
dude?
no borders and shit like that.
What is
This shit.
wrong with us then?
Look, this shit has to. History repeats itself.
Yeah,
We
but
know this.
yeah, but why the fuck are we like this, though, bro? Because back then the people weren't like that,
Well, I'll tell you.
right?
Well, in my opinion, no. Not to that extent at all. We've been poisoned, bro.
Yeah.
We've been poisoned, bro.
Crazy,
Like
bro.
what I heard, bro, and it's funny. Um, this dude named D. No, they called him. Yeah, they called him Devil. What's his name? Hold on. They called him Devil Bill. They called him Devil Bill. That was the father of. That was the father of John Rockefeller,
Oh, what?
and apparently he was like a really bad person. He
The
owned a
Rockefellers
bunch
is
of
that crazy rich family, right?
yeah,
Bro, I
yeah.
gotta say this thing real quick. It reminded me of you. You're gonna laugh. I saw a clip or whatever of like talking about their history, bro, and like how obsessed with like money they were, bro. Like they were so cheap, like like they would literally kill themselves being scared of like, oh, I'm gonna die broke.
Really?
Yes, and they were all just penny pinchers, just like be cheap with everything. Like
Mm.
one of the guys was making $1 million a day, bro, and he was still like hella fucking cheap. Yeah,
That's how I'm trying to be, for real.
yeah.
That's how I'm trying to
But
be.
yeah, continue, bro.
Um,
Devil
what's it
Bill,
called? Devil Bill,
John, and then
right?
Don, John Rockefeller.
Yeah. So basically, those. Okay. So basically, those his father, right? Essentially, fucked his kids up really badly, like mentally, right? So to the point where they didn't have any trust for anyone at all,
Oh,
and
they
so
also inbreed. Did you know that?
I know a lot
Because
of
they
them
don't want
did,
the money to go outside the family.
so they don't fuck their cousins and shit.
Yeah, so the money
Weirdos.
stays in the family. So,
Yeah.
it's fucking
Yeah.
crazy, man.
Yeah. Um. Basically, right? He went to jail for something, and basically, for he had to pay out a bunch of money. I don't remember exactly the story exactly, but the way he went to jail and way he got out of jail was the reason why his whole family was so rich. Because he had to pay out a bunch of things, and I think he paid it to his kids, something like that. Long story short, John Rockefeller is the reason why we learn school like we do right now. They only wanted to make people a certain level of smart, only good enough to be employees, but also instill certain attributes and certain behaviors in us.
Yeah, like fearing the government.
Fear in the government. I'm not gonna put it all on him because we've learned a lot of shit is slavery as well. A lot of this shit is genocidal shit as well, right? We've
Bro, this is like the
it's DNA
best. I
shit.
always think, bro, like I was thinking about it today. I mean, I always think about it, bro, when I go to work. You know, you have those thoughts like about work and shit like that. And I was thinking about it today when I was working with my dad. I was just like, damn, bro, they really got us.
Yeah,
Like it was because I was just thinking, I'm like, damn, bro, the way life is now. You know, like I think, cause like I think about this, bro. Like I was thinking about this the other day. I was like, bro, I wonder how I would have looked if I was like the natural way, like just
Mm-hmm.
like if I didn't live in this time. And I
Mm-hmm.
was just thinking, I'm like, bro, my beard would be, I would look like I would look crazy. Like I would literally,
Mm-hmm.
like my hair would be up to my feet, hair,
Mm-hmm.
like my beard would be crazy, like my chest would be like, and I was
Mm-hmm.
just thinking, I'm like, bro, we have regressed so, and just
So
in
much,
every
man.
way, bro. Like I'm
So much. It's scary,
bro,
bro.
how do
Like,
we get to like being in the woods and shit like that and bringing shit home or whatever to your wife,
yeah.
to
How did we
like
get?
being like, oh, I gotta go to work on time. I can't talk to you, honey.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah. Yeah. How
Like,
did we get from you know, and obviously not everyone's gonna believe this or say or yeah agree with this, but how did we go from gods to humans? You know what I'm saying? We were gods in the jungle. We're gods in the wilderness. But now we've regressed. Now I'm not gonna not to say that.
bro, we still don't fucking know how the pyramids are built. Like,
No clue.
are you
And I'm
kidding
glad I'm
me?
glad you said that
Like,
because
we're just, bro. How? Like, that's fuck. We're just. I don't think we're ever gonna find out.
only way to find out
Bro,
would be time
I feel
travel.
like the pyramids. I feel like they had to be a flex.
Like
No,
bitch, you ain't finna find
because
out.
isn't it kind of? I mean, bro, without the pyramids, how else would we really kind of know about like Egypt? Oh, isn't almost everything we know about like Kemet and all that stuff from the artifacts inside the pyramids, the tombs?
Not necessarily.
Well,
There's a lot. There's a lot of temples that they
I didn't
created.
know that. Okay,
Yeah, there's a lot of temples. The Temple of Abydos, and
okay.
that one actually illustrates the four men of life. One being the Ruti, two being the Suti. There's another one, and then there's the Tamahu, which means created white,
Mm.
and it's a white person. I'm not gonna get too far into that, but that's in the Temple of Abydos. Um, but there's a lot of temples that have hieroglyphics around it. But I would say yeah, the biggest flex though was definitely the pyramids. But they did that. I mean, pretty much what you just said. They did that so that we could be reminded. It was a reminder. That's all it was. Because look, when you know something, right? You don't have to go out and when you. Let me ask you this: when you know something so well, do you have to go out and flaunt it?
No.
Right? Like, okay, like, and I'm trying to give an example for people who are watching. When you know you have money, right? I mean, really rich. Real. I'm talking Bill Gates.
Okay.
We see him, right? We see him, regular shirt, regular shoes, Skechers, regular pants. But then you see the person that's worth maybe $100,000, chain, big old diamond earrings. You know what I'm saying? Big old, expensive watch that he's still paying off. He got type shit, right? So the more that's inside of you, the less you have to show. The less that's inside of you, the more you have to show, right? So that's the same thing for the guys, for the ancient people, because they essentially, in my opinion, there was a time where they didn't have to even build any of this shit, but they knew that there was going to be a time like now where we were not going to be able to know our memory is going to be lost. So they had to remind us with these artifacts, with these pyramids. You know what I'm saying? They
Because,
knew that
bro,
they knew this. They were going to look at this shit.
people thought originally that they were just tombs, right?
What the pyramids
Yeah,
itself?
people thought that was the main purpose was just to
Is a
guard
tomb.
the
Oh,
tomb.
okay.
But I'm like, it has way too much,
You're right.
just
Way too much significance, bro.
yeah, and just the
You know,
equations with it, the
yeah,
measurements with it, each
exactly.
block, it's ridiculous.
Exactly, bro. Exactly, bro. There's too much energy signatures that come from it, bro. And why does every continent have it? Every continent has a pyramid. Only one I don't know for sure
That no,
has one.
that just fucks me up.
Yeah.
I can't.
Only one that I personally just don't know for sure. I'm sure they do is Australia. I haven't heard any, but I'm sure they do have one, bro. Because the Aboriginals was out there. But every other continent, though, I know for a fact they all had pyramids. And also, it's been rumored that the Antarctica even had a pyramid too.
Yeah,
It's been rumored that shit. You know what I'm saying? But every continent has a fucking pyramid. There's a bigger picture to this shit.
yeah, there
You know what I'm
has to be.
saying?
Yeah, there definitely is a bigger picture to
You
it.
know what I'm saying? It's an energy thing. I think it's an energy thing because apparently, when it was actually like built, there was a gold cap on it. There was a gold cap at the
Yeah,
very top.
damn, where did I hear that?
And
Yeah,
it was supposed to harness the energy from the sky and boom.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro, do you
Boom.
think what do you think about this? Do you think, bro, like about the statues, like the big heads and stuff like that you see in
The
Egypt?
Olmec.
No, no, not the Olmecs. Like in the Egyptians, like that you see the big heads and stuff. You know what I'm talking about? Like
No.
the statues, like the Sphinx.
Yes, yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
they have like the face and shit. Like,
Mm-hmm.
have you heard like, oh, they have all the noses knocked off
Yeah, yeah, because it
because
had black noses.
you think that's
I do,
true?
I
Yeah.
do, because Napoleon went out there, and when they saw that those big ass noses like mine, they said, "All right, fuck them." You know what I'm saying? We finna just shoot that shit off. You know
That's
what I'm
so
saying?
interesting, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
That
You know?
because I've always thought, man, that would have been a good way to tell like what the
Yeah,
fuck they were, dude. That
yeah.
would have
Cause
been
bro,
like.
yeah. Cause anyone watching, go look up the Olmec statues or Olmec heads. They look like big ass black. I mean, they got the big ass lips. They got the big ass
I
nose.
thought you were gonna say
You know
big
what I'm
ass
saying?
Mexicans.
Oh yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? But even there's people that do say that they're actually Mexicans because there are Mexicans that have that same type of phenotype.
Yeah, yeah,
But we gotta be real, right? How were Mexicans? How were Spanish people in the whole? How did they become what they are today?
yeah,
Right? The natives,
yeah.
which were mixed already, black versus, and also they had the Asian component as well. And then the Spaniards, Portuguese came
Yeah,
through and ransacked them.
bro,
It's just
we're
a
just
fact,
like a mutt.
right?
Like,
Well, yeah, y'all have literally everyone, which I think. I mean, obviously I'm not Spanish, but I think it's pretty cool. You know what I'm
it
saying? That
is, but it
y'all
kind
have
of like I always think about like I only look this way because rape happened.
I mean, yeah,
You know,
but you know,
I don't know.
it's
I
yeah,
love being
it's your
Spanish though. I
duty
mean,
as a man to know your history and to know history in general. So whether you know what I'm saying,
ooh,
you have to own that shit.
yo, I don't think I'm gonna find this. I'm definitely gonna show you after. Your ass is probably gonna make this a ringtone, but your boy Teofimo Lopez, I saw a
Uh huh.
video of him. He knows who the original people are.
Is he? Does he know?
Yes.
All right, we gonna talk. Okay, I mean,
Yeah, bro. So Teofimo Lopez, for y'all that don't know, I want to talk about this briefly. So Teofimo Lopez is a boxer, whatever. For those who don't know, long story short, he's signed to ESPN, Top Rank, to be specific. And basically, he doesn't get the love he wants. He doesn't get the love that he thinks he deserves. To the point that he thinks that it's a race thing, and they're just biased towards the race. So he said, "Oh, this
y'all
is my
can keep.
last fight on ESPN, and you guys could keep the black fighters." Like, what are you talking, like, dude? This isn't even like, bro. Even if it was PBC, like, bro, like, who has the most black fighters? I was gonna say PBC, kinda.
But even, look, bro, we talk about this all the time. How many times do they put Spanish cards? Like
Oh, true.
literally, they might have like
So you think
a black
ESPN is
person.
more black than PBC?
I don't even think so. No, I
Yeah,
mean,
because they be having white people in Spanish.
yeah.
Some
I mean,
Spanish.
they got everybody. I mean, I don't even know if there's like, I think black people are a minority
You know
even in
what it is though,
boxing as
bro? It's
well.
because and Blue said this. It's because Devin started getting all that love,
Mm,
and but I don't want to hear that shit because
yeah.
well, because Tio said, "Oh, this is all like it's all set in stone." Basically saying like him beating Cambosis was like
Oh yeah, he did
rated.
say that. Yeah, right, right,
So why I don't know if you already knew this was gonna happen. Why now are you bugging out
right.
about
Why
it?
now you're saying it?
He's fucked.
Yeah, yeah. No,
But
he's. Okay, go ahead, because
yeah, he's
we could
fucked.
spend a
But
whole fucking.
anyways, yeah, yeah, he came out. It surprised me because he was like on a radio show, and he said he was like, "I love black people" or whatever. And he was saying, "I know the roots or whatever." He's like, "I know that they're the roots and stuff like that." I'm basically saying, and I'm like, "Yeah,
So he
dude."
knows.
Like,
He clearly know. Yeah, I mean, I feel like. Well, actually, no, I'm wrong about this. But some Spanish people definitely know this shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's separated, right? You'll either be mad about it and resent it, or you'll respect it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because when I went to Spain, I always say this story, bro. They know about the Moorish stuff, but
hmm
a lot of them, bro, if you ask them about it, they actually get angry. Like they'll actually be like, you know, they'll be like mad that you asked them about this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like even in there was a story in Germany, right? Basically it was people thought it was okay. So this black girl, right?
hmm
This black girl started making a fuss because there's a festival in Germany that basically give homage to the black saints, right? But
Oh yeah.
because she a dumbass, I mean, she's stupid as hell.
hmm
She thought it was racist because the people that they're paying homage are black, like they're dark skinned because they were Moors, right? So and it's like the stereotype. Well, it's like a stereo. She thought it was a stereotypical way of black. They had the black, black skin. They had like really pink. We gotta think they were Africans, bro. They came straight from Africa. Anyways, the point I'm trying to make is they there are certain traditions that have been left behind that honor the black people as original people, the people that have been given that, and that they do pay homage to it. But it comes down to history. Do you know it? Because if this girl really knew the history behind the shit, she wouldn't have made a fuss because she was actually trying to get the festival shut down. You know what I'm saying? But
Bro,
all they're doing, and it's white people, bro, that run the festival. They have a lot of fun, and all they're doing is paying homage to the Moors in Germany at the time. That's all they're doing.
bro, why does it stop with the Native Americans?
What do you mean by that?
Like, why does it stop? Like, why do we why do we think that the Native Americans that we think are Native Americans, like
Yeah, yeah,
they're the original people.
yeah. Right, right,
'Cause I thought that for the longest.
right, right. But what exactly? Okay, so you're asking why do we think that they are the originals?
Yes.
Because they're the most recent ones.
What is that fucking like?
So
Wow.
okay, so what I mean is,
Like how yeah, how does that just foreshadow the whole other thing? Like the
well,
real shit, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Because it's
yeah,
recent. It's like
yeah. No,
wouldn't the real
that's
thing be more like glorified or oh my god, dude, that's amazing. Like
you
you
know
need to write
what?
a make a movie about these people or whatever.
Well, I agree with you, but they definitely
I'm
have to
just
do
like
that
thinking, I'm
because
like, why don't they like? Because I thought that I used to think that forever. And I'm like, they're
well,
literally called, bro, Native
Native American. Yeah,
American,
right,
native.
right. Well, I'll
And
tell you
bro, I
this.
liked and shouts out to your other stuff, the Melanite what is it?
What?
I got buzzed. Yeah, yeah, Melanite.
Melonite
What did you
Sports.
say?
Melonite
Say it
Sports.
again. Melanite Sports. Because you were talking about Izzy's tattoo that he said what was it?
Broken
Something
Native.
native? Broken,
Yeah,
and I like that. I
yeah.
like that a lot. Cause
He's a
he's a
native,
broken
bro.
native.
He's a native of ethnicity.
Yeah.
Well, we're not gonna get into too much for Duplessis, but yeah, yeah. But here's let me tell you this, right? I'm gonna tell you this, right? All of the pictures that you see when you look up Native American, right? You see of the Native Americans that most of the people think that are Native
Yeah,
Americans, right?
yeah.
But I'll tell you this: once you start looking up paintings of Native Americans,
Oh.
they change. They start being black,
Yeah, that's when you see like that
black
mixture.
phenotype. Yeah, black phenotype, right? But feathers. Pretty much everything you attribute to the Native Americans when in paintings, they are the same thing except they're just Africans. They're African phenotype, big nose, big lips. You know what I'm saying? It's just it, but you only really see it in the pictures. Sorry, in the drawings. The reason why is because for people that don't know, bro. So basically, this is how it happened. Black people were in North America. They're all over the world, either way. But there was a certain population of what we like to say, quote unquote, Asians nowadays. That's what we would say. Mongolians. That'd probably be the best word. Mongolians made a migration into Canada and went down into North America and mingled and had babies with the black people. That's where you get the Native Americans that we see today.
Hmm.
Then the Spanish people from Spain and Portugal, the Portuguese, came there and raped their shit, right? Took over, forced them into Christianity, and then you get what we call today Spanish Hispanic people. That's just how it happened. And if you don't believe me, go look at any Spanish person because you can see everything in them. Some of y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, and I can say this because I got a big nose, or I'm black anyway, so some of y'all got big noses, some of y'all got big, you know what I'm saying, lips. You guys, you know what I'm saying? Some of
Yo,
you guys
that's
have the
interesting.
eyes. You can literally see everything in Spanish people. Like if you break it down, you're like, yeah, you guys are literally all of it.
Yeah, it's so
Because
funny,
that's
though,
just that's
dude.
just what happened. You know what I'm saying? That's just how the genetic code worked. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But I mean, but the thing is, bro, that's a recent thing. That's a recent thing. Now, of course, you still have populations of Native Americans that were not touched, I would say, because obviously we still have them. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of them were subject to this cruelty, unfortunately.
War
And
cruelty.
as far as their whole culture being destroyed
Oh,
and
okay.
being forced into what I'm saying Christianity, you know what I'm saying you know what I'm saying. So
Bro,
but it's just it's very interesting.
I
It's
need
very
your
interesting.
reaction on this shit, bro. Like, cause this shit, I couldn't believe this, man. Where the fuck did I listen to this? I forgot where I even found this out. Oh, barbershop conversations. Yeah, yeah. Shout out to him.
Bad, bro. I have not listened to him
Hey,
in
man, he went like
months,
some of the stuff he says is like he lost a lot of people, bro. Cause like, I feel like he
bro.
lost his mind a little bit. He'd be saying some bullshit. Like
Bro, what the fuck
sometimes, like he
happened
would
to
just
him?
be
I had
hitting
never
too
seen him
much,
anymore.
huh?
I don't see him on my channel or on my. Did he? Did he make a new channel or
I
something like
think
that?
yeah, he did. Yeah, he has barbershop and barbershop lab. I think yeah.
Bro, I'm trying to like I have not even
Sometimes
seen a new
I go
video.
on to stuff like here and there, but sometimes like, it's like, bro, it's like, what are you
Okay,
talking
so
about?
yeah,
Sometimes,
so he actually. You think he lost his mind?
I don't know, man. It's I don't know, cause he's very like smart and successful outside of his shit, but it's just when he gets in front of the camera, he's just a
Isn't
fool.
it? Isn't it crazy how like this is like the story that you usually hear? Like dudes start out like cool and genuine and
Yeah,
this and that,
it's just
but
not
then they
good
start.
for us.
It's weird, man. But I want you to tell me
Oh
what.
my lord. Yeah, I tune into him sometimes because man, he gives some games sometimes, and he's still inspiration to me. Bro, look up Anthony Johnson. Anthony
Oh
Johnson was
yes,
the
I'm
first
glad. I'm very
slave
glad.
owner in America,
Hmm.
and he was black, and he went to court and actually demanded it.
Okay, I'm glad you
Let
brought this up.
me, yeah, I'm gonna read the whole thing because then you could talk, bro.
Okay.
So in 1654, it was time for Anthony to release John Kacer, a black indentured servant. Instead, Anthony told Kacer he was extending his time. Kacer left and became employed by the free white man Robert Parker. Anthony Johnson sued Robert Parker in the Northampton court in 1654. In 1655, the court ruled that Anthony could hold John Kacer indefinitely. The court gave judicial sanction for blacks to own a slave of their own race. Thus, Kacer became the first permanent slave and Johnson the first slave owner. Whoo! What do you think about
Okay.
that shit, dude?
Well, I'm gonna break it down, right? First of all, they're using a lot of rhetoric.
Rhetoric?
Yeah, rhetoric. A lot of rhetoric. I said rhetoric. They're using a lot of rhetoric. First of all, the first slave was taken 1492, right? Across
Wait, what do you mean?
to the Americas. The first slave, that was Christopher Columbus, took the slaves. Excuse me.
Plus,
Oh, I tried to
that's freaking funny. And
I
you would have
tried.
dislocated your elbow. Freaking dumb.
Bro, I tried my best, man. Sorry, y'all. Sorry, y'all. But let me get into this. Okay, so basically, 1492. Christopher Columbus
And that's when the
was
first slave became. That's when there was the first
oh,
slave.
okay. So let me read that. Let me kind of re. Okay, so basically, 1492. That's when Christopher Columbus got the Moors, and he showed, and basically the Moors showed him how to get to the Americas. But
Wouldn't it be? Why
it
is it 1492? Because didn't slavery start from 1400s?
was 14. Well, I mean, it probably started before that, but 1492 is when Christopher Columbus actually went to the Pope, saying, "Can I go out and enslave these people?" And the Pope gave him permission to do it. Right? So the reason why I bring this up, right, is because how in the world is 300 years, 200 years later, they're gonna say after slavery's been going on in America and Brazil, in all parts of the New World for the white boys, how are they gonna now? Now I'm not defending this guy, right? He's probably a scumbag, you know what I'm saying? Very terrible, right? But this is funny how they name him as the first official slave. Listen, there were slave owners much before that. We already know this
No, but I
because
think they're talking
slavery.
about America, bro.
Yeah, yeah, bro. There was slavery in America way before that. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah. And bro, there has been there for at least 14, sorry, at least 200 years prior to that. Like, I'm sure that because he went to the court, they probably marked him down as like the first official one because they probably didn't want to even, maybe they didn't want to track this. You know what I'm saying? As far as them people, but slavery's been going on in America for that years before that. For 1600s, that's recent, bro. Like, I'm not, it's not recent, but I'm saying that's,
Okay, so
you know what I'm saying? That's how I'm looking at it, right?
yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
but let's talk about. I kind of wanted to hear, bro, your thoughts on a black guy doing this.
yeah. Well, you
Like, what
know
do you
what?
think about that? Like,
Yeah,
what the
I
fuck,
think,
Like, that's
yeah,
crazy.
yeah, for sure, for sure. But at the same time, it's like we do now. Here's my thing, right? Now again, I'm not defending this dude, but I want to know what type of slavery was it?
Yeah, I was
Because
just
you know what I'm
about that.
saying,
Very true.
right? Because if it's the regular indentured servant type, that's been going on for hundreds of thousands of years through every culture. You know what I'm saying? Where they have you're a servant. Essentially, you have to pay off a debt, and essentially you become quote unquote their slave or their worker, right? But you don't get paid, obviously. American slavery turned it into some completely different shit where essentially black people were essentially treated like cattle,
Yeah, because they
right?
were that. I mean, that's what that, for them. That's what they were. Like for white
Yeah,
people, they black
yeah,
people
yeah.
were
They
because they weren't even human. If you're not
exactly they
human,
were not
then what are you? You know what
three
I'm saying? What
fifths,
are you then?
3/5 of the man, 3/5 of the man.
Fuck.
This is what these people believed. So, of course, I think it's some extremely, obviously I don't agree with it. I think it's some very, it surprised me. I won't lie, right? I'm not gonna sit here and just say, oh, yeah, that's new. No,
Yeah,
it surprised me for sure. But I would like to know what type because they use the word indentured servant, which seems to me would make it seem like he's not. It's not the American slavery that we know,
yeah, yeah.
right? But maybe it was. I mean, I don't know for sure. But if we could find out more on it, say it would a little bit help me a little bit, say understand what was going on. But no matter what, you cannot own a man, and if you think you can, um, you're not right with the divine. You're not right with the divine because at the end of the day, if you're hurting a man, you're hurting yourself as well
Yeah.
because we're all connected. So we're all connected. Even after all the stuff the white boys have put us through, say I still would not go out there and try to make them slaves.
I
You know what I'm
mean, it's
saying?
crazy, bro, to think about. I was thinking about this last night, bro. How like there's more slavery now, right? Than there
There's
has
still
ever been in
slavery in
history.
Africa. Is that a statistic? Because I believe it. I
Yeah.
think.
After the shit I said about Kai Cenat, you can't trust me.
Shit, I don't know no
But bro,
more.
I
I
mean, I
don't know
remember
no
hearing
more.
that in school. Like, there's more slavery now than there's ever been, or whatever. That sounds
I
crazy.
mean,
Let me
no,
look that up.
yeah. I mean, I don't know, man. I know there's still slaves
No,
in
no, no.
Africa.
It's not slavery. I think it was human trafficking. Fuck
Oh,
that.
okay, bro. This dude be fucking, bro. He be saying some wild shit, bro. We gotta be fact
I
checking his
always
ass.
make mistakes on like the craziest shit.
Yeah, well, it's like the little smallest fucking like
Let me
detail,
look that
but like
up.
it makes such a big difference.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yo, I got one more thing I want to talk to you about. Um, so basically, and I think we've touched on this topic, a similar topic before, but not the specific one. There's a Netflix movie or show or
I
series
think
or
I am right,
whatever.
bro. My bad.
Yeah.
I think I am. There's more slavery. Yeah, there's more
But see,
slavery.
how could that be though? How could that be?
One in
You
200
get what I'm
people
saying?
are slaves. That's crazy. One in
Maybe
200 people.
maybe because
Slave
there's
to
more
the slave
people
to
on the
the
earth.
bitch.
Simps out here, man.
And
We
no,
got some
that's
simps out
crazy.
here.
It affects
Yeah,
says it affects more than 40 million people worldwide, more than any other time in history.
only thing I
That's
could think of
crazy,
is
bro.
is
That's not.
maybe because there's more
Maybe
people
they
on the
mean
earth.
people that work at McDonald's. Or at least stop joking about this. I don't
Nah,
know.
we
Sorry.
bad as hell.
Um,
Um,
I don't know, man. The world is fucked, bro. Like, I can't. I really do. I can't think about the world too much, man. Honestly, like like as I get older and older, man, I realize like a lot. Like this shit is like the world is not okay, man. Like I don't know. It's to the point that sometimes, bro, I'll be out and it's like I feel unsafe.
yeah.
Cause I'd be like, what if this shit gets shot up right now? Or whatever. Like, what if just some, I don't know, man. Like, the world is just, bro. I saw a video on Twitter the other day, man, of this dude. And I'm pretty sure everyone's seen this by now. It was new. This guy, this guy, bro. He was like, oh, he came up to this other guy and he was like, oh, I don't have all your money, or whatever. And the guy was
Oh,
like, word. You know what I'm talking about? He had a hoodie. I think it was a red hoodie. I think.
No.
And he shot him, bro. He killed him like a dog, bro. He just shot him a bunch of times, and then he was like already on the
Really?
sidewalk. And then he just walked by him like nothing and shot him more, and just crossed the street like nothing.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
People are ruthless, man. Nowadays, man, they're ruthless, man. Again, there's a disconnect between the soul and the mind now. So
bro. Like
you know what I'm saying?
it's just too much. It's just I think about it a lot now, bro. Like almost every day, I'm like how people just have fucked up ass lives. Like just countries filled with fucked up ass
Hmm. People in general,
like
and just like conditions. Look,
damn.
we're not meant to do what we're doing today. Like our conditions in the world today, bro, especially
It's
America.
starting to like actually like finally like affect that. Like it trickled down, you know.
Yeah,
Like, cause
yeah,
now it's affecting everything, bro. It's like everything's getting more expensive. Like,
yeah, yeah.
everyone
We're in a
everyone
strange
knows
time.
like no one trusts the news
It's got
anymore. Like the
right, right.
countries are crazy, politicians are
Facts,
crazy.
facts.
Like,
It's a strange time to be alive, man.
what
It's
were
a
you gonna
strange
ask
time.
me?
I don't know what I was gonna ask you, but I know I was gonna tell you. Um, so basically, there was a Netflix series or something like that about Cleopatra, right?
Oh, she was
And
white.
she was black. She was
Oh,
black,
nice. Okay.
and the Egyptian government
Oh
like tried to get
yeah,
it taken down.
this happened a while ago, right or no?
No, 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 no. We talked about something similar a
Yeah,
while
the
ago,
Kevin Hart thing.
Kevin Hart thing,
Yeah, but I could have
but this one,
swore something like this came. When did you hear about this?
this is very new. This is like this week,
Oh
last week.
wow.
Yeah, this is very
Holy
new.
shit. Shout out
So
to
they tried.
Netflix. Shit.
Yeah, yeah. Shout out to Netflix, man. But here's the thing, right? And this, I saw a video, right? This lady's black lady was like, okay, so, have you seen the Mummy?
Yeah, I think I saw that in theaters years
Okay,
ago.
yeah. So,
Years ago.
okay, so basically, Egyptian government's argument is that it's not historically correct,
Okay. Yep.
right? But yet they're not angry at the Mummy having zombies waking up from the dead not being historically correct. But once they have a black Cleopatra, it's automatically now it's now
Well,
we gotta
Mark,
shut the shit down.
Mark, are you a little bit interested in like Netflix or whatever being like, okay, prove it?
Prove that it's not.
Yes, because why are they
Well,
so confident? Look at the way they treated Kevin Hart.
yeah.
What do
You
there's
know what?
some
That's
they
a
must
very good.
they think they know something or they're gonna because you know what I'm saying? Because if it was that obvious and that plain and simple, bro, they wouldn't even get near that because they'd be like, look,
Well,
like
okay. I get
why?
where you're coming from. I get where you're coming from,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I
I want
don't.
to know. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
why are you so sure about that? Like, what the
Here's the
fuck?
thing about it, right? Is I think they're just trying, in my personal opinion, they're trying to save face because they know essentially that they're not the original inhabitants of Egypt, yet they hold so much power. Because if you go to Egypt, there's still black people out there. Even Israel, you go to Israel,
Yeah.
there's a population of ancient black people that originated from there, but they never show you on TV ever, right? But there's still black people out there, right? Um, so I think they're trying to basically save face because again, if we start asking questions like, wait a minute, I thought black people did all this shit. Now they gotta attribute all this greatness to black people, even though most people that really know anything about anything already know that black people were there, right? But they're trying to basically push this narrative. But my thing is, one thing that we gotta talk about is Cleopatra was Greek. She was Greek, right? But my thing is, that doesn't necessarily mean that she was white, because the
Hmm.
first Greeks, the first Trojans were black. The Etruscans. Go look it up. Not you, but go look it up. The viewers. Etruscans. That was who the Trojan War was about. The Trojan War was essentially the modern day Romans, modern day white people of Europe going to go and annihilate the last black population of Europe at the time. The Trojan War. Now, you never heard the Trojan horse where they put themselves all on the horse and they broke out and they killed all the Trojans.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah, that was the war. The Etruscans, Trojans, that was black people, bro. They created the mythology, Zeus, all that shit. That's black shit. They were the first ones in Europe. That's see, people be thinking, oh, we hear about Zeus and Poseidon, we think it's white shit. No, 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 that's black shit, bro. That's ancient shit. They didn't. These are people that didn't even know what. Man, I'll be shoot. These are people that didn't even know how to speak a language at one point. How they gonna create a whole mythology? How they gonna do that? They can't do that, bro. We
Oh,
we, we
damn.
did it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, we it's just interesting because again, people think they hear European, they hear Greek, And even Europa is literally a black queen, is a black goddess. Europa. That's what Europe is even named after. Europa. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, do
Um,
you think we're ever gonna have another black president?
um, Probably not, to be
Right?
honest with
Like,
you.
okay, I mean, there
Probably
obviously
not.
will be again, but I feel like it's gonna
Yeah.
be like 50 years from now.
And even the black one we did get, he wasn't even black American. He was African.
Isn't that
You know what I'm
good?
saying? No, because bro,
Why?
the Africans today are indoctrinated. Bro,
With
they don't know anything about their real history. You know what I'm saying? Most of them don't. Some
wait,
of
wait,
them
where
might.
did they say he was from?
Kenya.
Oh yeah, Kenya. Kenya.
Yeah,
Kenya's in Africa?
yeah. Kenya's an African country. Remember now, people for listening. I know people probably will know when I say this, but Africa is not a country; it's a continent. We think about it as as a country. Africa has. Let me see how much countries Africa even has, bro.
If I had to guess, bro, I think it's like 30, 40.
That's probably a good guess.
I want to say no more than 45.
No, yeah, no. Oh, wrong. One more guess.
50.
54.
Holy shit, dude.
Isn't that insane? Bro, that shocked me actually. There's 54 sovereign African
Yeah, but
countries.
America has more states than that. Imagine if I was that dumb.
Oh
Bro,
yeah,
that
America's
is,
greater.
oh my
Yeah,
gosh, dude.
yeah.
That is literally the
Fi-
motherland.
54, yeah. It's the
That is
motherland, bro.
literally the motherland. Damn, that
Everything
is.
breaks off. Everything broke off from there.
Yeah, except that. Like, who
Except
knows
that
if those
one,
are
that
like
big
meant to
chunk.
break off or not? You know what I'm saying? Like, who knows? Like,
Right.
bro, I mean, the
Isn't it?
the freaking country looks like a heart itself, dude.
Yeah, yeah, for real,
I don't know,
bro.
Africa is just so interesting, you know.
It's so interesting, bro. But you know what's even more interesting is, well, it's not more interesting, but what's interesting as well is seeing the influence of Africa in all countries. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like that's so interesting because it's like okay, the narrative is that we never traveled, yet they were pirates. Like that's the pirates were Moors and shit like that. Like Jack Sparrow. Why the hell you got dreads?
Yeah, I remember when you first told me that. I
Yeah,
was like, yup, and it's Caribbean.
it's Caribbean. They're
Caribbean.
in the Caribbean, bro.
Caribbean. Like,
Pirates of
what?
the Caribbean. You know what I'm saying? These are they ruled the
Caribbean.
seas, bro. They ruled
Bro,
the
isn't
seas.
it so funny? Like, they even switched up the way you said Caribbean.
Caribbean. Oh, bro, yeah. I
Like,
remember my
when
mom
would
told me
that's not
that.
a it's not like that's a word, and you know what I'm saying? No, that word doesn't exist. That the
Bro,
way you
you know what?
pronounce it.
You just brought back a fucking memory, bro. My mom was talking about that, like when it came out. Like, why the hell are they saying it Caribbean,
Yeah.
bro? That's so
Yeah,
true,
because if you
bro.
said it the other way, then you start questioning it. Seriously, shit,
Exactly.
right? Because if you say Pirates of the Caribbean,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, you would
First,
instantly be like, what?
yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
The it takes place actually in Jamaica. Like the port that they're in, it's called Port Moore. Port Moore is in Jamaica. Port Moore, something like that. Like it was a big pirate hub in Jamaica. You know what I'm saying? Um,
Bro, I need your thoughts on this real quick. Fuck. Ooh. Here, listen to this, bro.
There's something I want to get off my chest that I gotta address. I've seen a lot of people saying, "Oh, 6ix9ine went from English to Spanish." This is one. I owe my label a Spanish album that they paid me $3 million for in 2020. That's one. I don't really care about that. So let's talk about two. You know how many
Right
Spanish
here.
is born and raised in Brooklyn, Manhattan, the Bronx, Queens, Staten Island, the whole New York City. What y'all trying to say? Spanish can't eat. So when you Spanish, you can only make reggaeton. You can only make Spanish music. It's our culture too. You talking about? I'm just saying, like, think about it. Name one Spanish rapper other than me and Shorty that could enter the top 10 on Billboard. Name them. I can't even name Spanish rappers. Y'all don't like to eat.
Fat
I just
Joe,
mad because I
Big
could enter a
Pun.
whole different demographic in the Spanish market. I dominated the English. I'm gonna dominate the.
I'll be the first one to say I don't think rap or hip hop is a Spanish culture. Maybe reggaeton is, but that's not ours. I don't think so. Like that's black people's thing, you know?
Yeah, I would agree.
Like
Um, I mean, it started off as an expression of obviously Spanish people have definitely gone through oppression, but it started off oppression music. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. bro. But no, I mean,
Yo, your shirt's gonna rip.
shit. But yeah, no, I mean, I agree, man. It's just like they say with Eminem, right? They say he's a guest in hip hop.
Culture and tradition are two different things.
Precisely.
Just because
Precisely.
it's like, I
You
mean,
can, you
mine
can,
has
you can.
Spanish people like what is like the best Spanish rapper? Like, no, not Fat Joe. What's a Big Pun?
Big pun, big pun. Yeah, he's definitely better than Fat Joe for sure.
But
But
that's
let me tell
not
you this, right?
culture.
How would it look? No, no. How? Yeah, and I agree. How the hell would it look for a black person? Well, yeah, yeah.
Nah,
No, no.
black
Let's say
people, bro.
no.
I mean, the one has actually talked about this 1,000 times, but bro, I think black people have. I think they're the roots of every freaking
Right,
sound too as well.
right, right.
Even this is why the one got on Beyonce's case when Beyonce said, "Oh, white people made or gay people made electronic music or something like that." Yeah, we talked about this.
Really?
Yeah, yeah, Beyonce. This was like yeah, this was this year. Yeah, she said, "Oh, white people or gay people made electronic music
See,
or."
this is why we
Or
gotta
pop
check
music,
stupid
and
bitches when they
Duan was like
talk.
even black people made electronic music, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Country music, jazz, soul,
Yeah,
hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
I think
But
they've
what I,
done it all, man.
yeah, and I was gonna say this, right? Because
The
a lot of
only thing
times,
the white people have made is like dubstep.
Skrillex shit,
But I
Skrillex
don't know.
shit.
I don't know if I don't know what black people's influence is on salsa and all that stuff. You
Well,
know, I
here's
feel
my
like it
thing,
will.
right? Right, right. No, well, here's the point I was trying to make is there's obviously black people in those Spanish countries, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not gonna pretend like I know the history of salsa and all that. But what I will say is, how would it look if a black American, right, would say, like a black American said, black Americans are part of, Spanish music. What is like a term for it? Is it reggaeton? Not
Reggaeton is just literally Spanish rap.
okay. So not that, not that. So, like Mercedes Sosa.
No.
Ah man, that's a Colombian fucking singer, bro. She's amazing,
Um,
beautiful voice.
just say
But
Bad Bunny.
not
He's
him either.
Colombian.
So, but like, what's like a term
Oh,
for like?
Shakira.
No, 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 no. Oh my gosh.
What?
No, no,
I
bro.
thought he
No,
was
no, no.
naming like Spanish artists.
No, no, no. I mean, like, what's a term for like traditional like Spanish like not say I get I
You
guess
know, it's
singing.
odd, bro, because everyone has their. There's even like.
Like
Bro,
with
there's
black people,
even.
there's R&B. There's there's
Yeah,
rap.
it's the
You know what I'm
same thing.
saying?
I know it's my Spanish people would definitely get this, but there's like cumbia, salsa, merengue,
Okay. Yes. Yes.
bachata,
Yes. Okay. Thank you.
you know?
Those things. How would it look if a black person from America would be like, oh yeah, yeah, we created that, or we helped in that.
E-
Black Americans, black
Oh
people in
yeah, that would
general,
look. Yeah, that
it
definitely
would
would
look
look
goofy.
crazy.
Like what the fuck are you talking
Yeah, it
about?
doesn't even
Like
sound like it.
yeah, exactly. So why in the hell are we even entertaining the fact that 6ix9ine is saying this bullshit? Like it's just false. I mean, no, the Spanish people didn't create it. I mean, they can have a part of it, right? Because
I'm saying,
it's a
would you
tradition.
say that's their culture though?
No, no, not at all. Yeah, not at all. Not at all. They were able to take part in the tradition, like you just said. There's a difference between tradition versus culture. Y'all came into this and started to adopt the traditions. Simple as that. Because like I said, you would be sounding goofy as hell if a black American, but oh yeah, yeah, that's our culture as well. Salsa's, cumbia is is our shit too. Yeah, look goofy.
Yo, I remember when Craig was talking about like racist Spanish people or whatever, and he was like, if y'all gonna be racist, then y'all gotta give us all the shit that you learn from black people.
Hmm.
And he was like, you gotta stop getting shape ups, you gotta stop wearing basketball jerseys.
Facts, facts. No more shorts under the pants either, bro.
Yeah,
Can't do that.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta
No
give the
man, it's
swag
like
back.
black people are the root they're the root of just everything, bro. Like even the way we dress, the way we talk,
Hmm.
everything, man. And
Let me ask you this, right? Why do you think, in your opinion, right, is that such a big
I got it.
obstacle for people to wrap their mind around? Like, why do you
Because
think that is such a big issue?
because people usually think, especially black people, especially Spanish people, they don't think about African black people. They think about American black people. And like they think, bro, I mean, I'm Spanish. I've been around like a bunch of Spanish people, obviously, like they don't really like the black people here. You know, I always think when they tell me shit, I'm like, if you met like an African person, you know what I'm saying? Because they always get the worst examples, like hood dudes or people doing crazy shit on the street, or they heard, oh yeah, he killed the dog, or he shot his mom, like, or he robbed the store, like the worst shit ever. So that's why it's hard to give that type of person credit.
Okay, that's a really good answer.
Yes,
That's
yeah,
a really
that's
good
what they
answer.
think, bro.
Yeah.
That's what they think.
Yeah, and I think you have to be open-minded to even recognize that's a fact. I mean, like,
You do, you know, and I
like,
want to touch on that. Yeah, you definitely got to be open minded because I know people eventually when ism blows up, bro. I know people are gonna be like, so do you just like not like being Spanish, or do you just like love black people more? Kind of. But my main thing is I love Spanish people. I love the culture and everything, but it's really hard to love something that isn't original.
right.
I love Spanish people. I love just the way they are, the way they talk, their vibe and everything. But I'm still like, but the root is like still black people, you know. So I like both and shit, you know.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. No, that's shoot.
And this especially the way that I come from, where I come from is like rare. Like Colombia has a little island filled with black people.
Hey,
You
people
know,
don't know this
it
shit,
has
man.
literally parts of Colombia that is only black people there. Like there's like not a lot of countries like that. Like
And what's the
Mexico
country?
is
What's the
a
place called again?
Choco.
Choco. Choco.
Yeah.
I find that so interesting, man. I find that
Our
so
our
interesting.
vice president right now, I think, is from there.
Oh wow.
She has an afro and everything.
Wow.
Yup. That's our vice president. She's a black lady, black girl, black woman. Um. But yeah. So I know they're the roots, man, and people gotta be aware of that, and it's a beautiful thing because it shows us like how connected we are. You know, it's better to be like I came from you, or you came from me, than like yeah, I don't know what you are, you don't know what I am, and you're from that part, I'm from this part. No, we have the same blood, brother. You know, blood has no color. You know, we have the same blood or whatever.
Indeed.
You know?
Indeed.
So,
For sure.
so yeah.
Yeah. Well, we'll wrap it a wrap. We're definitely well over an hour. Definitely. Sorry again. Sorry, it was doing the resizing shit a lot.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. I thought he was about to
but,
sneeze again.
no. But we gonna get back on this, man. We listen. Sorry for all of the technical difficulties, man. We
Yeah, it's
gonna
gonna be worth it.
yeah. Just stick with us, man. And again, apologies, but we're definitely
Yeah.
gonna
Whatever
get to
y'all
it.
say, I can't say the conversations are bad though.
Exactly. No matter what, say if you hear us, we're talking real
Yep.
stuff.
Make sure to comment and criticize us.
Man, let
Let's
us
go
know,
crazy
man.
in the comments.
If
Subscribe,
what I'm
attack
saying,
us, whatever.
any improvements that you would like us that you
Yeah,
think would
yeah.
help,
Say what's trash, what's not
let us know.
trash, what you like, what you don't like, what you would like to
Exactly,
see.
man.
Anything when it comes to segments. I want you to talk about the news. I
Yeah.
want you to talk about sports, just anything, because we could talk about
Yeah.
anything.
We're here for y'all at the end of the day.
Yes,
We're here for
for
y'all.
the people.
So you know what I'm saying? Exactly for the people. So we're gonna let y'all go. You know what I'm saying? Melnight. Oh, I said Melnight. Is a podcast. You feel me? Like and subscribe. Hit that bell icon for more notifications. And we gonna be out.
Provide the leadership to the people's revolution so he can take this country and change it. Turn it upside down and put the last first and the first last. Not only for black people, but for all people.